OMG, guys, can you say struggle bus? I mean, struggle bus this evening. Bear with me, please. I'm sorry. This is not the norm for me. I'm usually way more prepared than this. I apologize. I don't know why my outro played for my intro, but anyways, I's here with my yabba dabba doo. Y'all excuse my hair this evening. It's been a day. It's been a day. What am I saying? Good evening and welcome to Team Tuesday. I am your hostess, Lanicia Mayberry. The mission statement is to bring strength, independence, and empowerment to individuals and their families by building confidence and financial freedom through affordable fashion. While $5 jewelry may not change the world, we believe those who wear it will. Our team scripture is Proverbs 10:4. The hands of the diligent shall prosper. Our team mantra is saving souls from poverty and building generational wealth, $5 at a time. And our team motto is habits reflect the mission. Good evening, Team Hustling Honeys and Homies. Good evening, Team YouTube. Good evening, Team IG. Good evening, fellow Papa brothers and sisters. Welcome to Team Tuesday. Y'all, some things happened this week that have completely thrown me off, so I apologize for all the fumbling this evening. I almost canceled. I was like, nope, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna show up because I said I was gonna be here. So I'm here. Please just be patient with me, okay? If you're watching live, please comment hustle hard. If you're watching a replay, please comment after party, okay? We have so much to cover this evening, okay? I'm going to tell you right now, this has a tendency to be a long Team Tuesday. And when I say long, no longer than an hour. I'm going to get it as short as possible, but I have a lot of information to cover. Some things have happened that need to be mentioned, okay? We are going to get into achieving financial freedom, but there's some things I want to discuss on the front end first, okay? So first things first. Last Thursday night, Friday evening, there was an announcement on the Paparazzi accessories page about that particular week's Pink Friday prize, okay? And some people decided to go in the comment section and make what paparazzi refers to as disparaging remarks. I kind of looked through there like, hoping and praying not to see any names that I saw that were familiar from my team. Thank God I didn't see any. If you was there, I missed it. However, I just wanted to talk to you all about that really quickly this evening. I know, Jackie, you don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it neither. I'm sure they don't neither, but it's very important that we cover this, okay? Um, so disparaging remarks. Let's talk about it real quick. I was trying to pull it up before we got started, but here it is. This is policies and procedures, section 4.14, disparaging remarks. You might want to go ahead and take a screenshot. It's very important that you educate yourself about your business. Okay, but let's read this together. It says consultants may not use disparaging remarks in relation to paparazzi corporate staff, employees, directors, officers, or any other representative of paparazzi, including but not limited to other independent consultants. I'm stressing those things because I'm going to cover those things. Be right back with that. Just remember those, okay? Consultants are to conduct their business with positivity and in a manner that uplifts everyone. Comments made by consultants that may be negative in nature and relate to others potentially damage their own business, the business of others, and the paparazzi brand. Consultants should be courteous, polite, and always seek an amicable resolution to any disagreement or dispute. Owners of social media sites, forums, blogs, community pages are responsible to ensure that all messages and content by contributors to those pages remain positive, uplifting, and supportive of paparazzi business. Am I reading the same line again? Yes, of paparazzi business operators, consultants, and programs. Oh, nope, I skipped a line. Sorry. All comments. I'm sorry, I'm getting text messages while I'm talking. All comments made on any such sites are the sole responsibility of the owner to monitor, and any violation or disparaging comments made on such forums will also be the responsibility of the site owner or manager as if they were made by them directly. Lanisha, why are we talking about this? I'm so glad you asked. Listen, it's okay to not agree. Okay. I don't like everything that paparazzi does. I don't have to like everything that paparazzi does. You know why? Because paparazzi is not mine. Okay. It belongs to the main person y'all was in there going back and forth with. And why y'all want to go back and forth with Misty Kirby is beyond me. But honey, let me tell you what you should not do is go back and forth with Misty Kirby. Why would you do that? That is called a disparaging remark. It is her company. She could do what she wants. She could change the rules tomorrow. She could end it all tomorrow. She can do whatever she wants. So going back and forth with her on her page, on the paparazzi accessories page, what do you stand to gain except being demoted to customer? Losing your consultant number. It is possible. Does that mean Misty Kirby's better than us? And no, it doesn't mean that. Yes, she puts on her pants one leg at a time, just like we do. But there's this thing called honor and respect, and everybody deserves that. If you have an issue with things being announced on the paparazzi page, there are other ways to let your feelings flow. You can contact your sponsor. You can contact your papa bestie. You can write it in a journal. Please don't post about it. Okay? Whatever you need to do to get that anger up off of you that won't tarnish the brand of the business for yourself and others, do that. But going on the paparazzi page and saying, my customers don't even buy gold, and why I gotta buy this many pieces to get a Z, you don't have to participate. Okay? All right. You can choose what you participate in and what you don't participate in. You cannot choose the Pink Friday special. It's just that simple. Okay, guys? I know some people were like, I wish I would have knew this before I made my Life of the Party order. Newsflash, the Life of the Party order was also made on Friday, so it should have also counted. Just saying. Okay, so Watch what you say publicly. Saying things like can't get right leaders and things of that nature, those are disparaging remarks. Do not make them, please. If you would like to keep your business, I'm just saying. Okay. All right. Next thing I want to talk to you all about is something very discouraging happened last week. So the first 10 days of the month, for those of you who are not aware, the first 10 days of the month, Paparazzi does an audit. They audit all the rank advancements, all the life of the parties, all the crown clubs, all the people that signed up, making sure there's no matching addresses or matching card information, things of that nature. That's why those things are not announced on the first day of the next month. They're announced on the 10th of the month. They take those first 10 days to to do the audit, and then they make the announcements of all the achievements that happened the prior month. So this month, well, for October, the only rank advancement we had was director. And you guys, there's 6 names in there. 6 names in there. Why is that a big deal? Let me show you something else. Okay. This is the rank advancement report from October 2020. Executive producer, premier producer, producer, executive director, premier director, and director. Okay. And if I show you this director, let me share this page. Stop sharing that screen and go to this page. Let me show you all these directors. 3 columns, 3 pages long. Okay. 3 columns, 3 pages long. I don't know how many names that is. I know it ain't 6. Why am I showing you this? Because failure to recruit in this business not only can be to the detriment of your own business, but to all of us as a whole. Let me tell you what wasn't short. October of 2024. Daggone life of the party. And don't get me wrong, this is great that we're buying jewelry. Are we selling it? Are we selling it? Are we selling it? Are we selling it? What do you mean, are we selling it? Are we selling it, you guys? Because if that many people are making life of the party, then it should be a fair amount of people joining because they see us making the money. Like, ooh, I want some of that $5 holla for $2.75 too. Right? Those things should correlate. And they're not. So that brings me to my next point this evening. I'm going to very quickly go over how your business partners can join with Klarna. So many times we speak with individuals about joining and we want them to join with that $99 kit, right? So that they can get jewelry and get excited from straight out the gate, right? Because let's face it, the $20 kit, I more so push that one towards consultants that have already been in the business and still have jewelry and want to rejoin. They could join for that $20 to get started right away because they already have inventory that can get it cracking. But a brand new person, first of all, you shouldn't even be approaching them with that as the first option. You should always start with the most expensive option because if they say they can't afford that, then you have an alternative offer for them, right? You have a fallback offer, if you will. But if you are from jump offering them the $20 and telling them that you can get your consultant number now and access to the back office now and start selling the jewelry, I ain't got $20. What you can't say is, I got $20. You can't say that. Can't say that. Okay. So if you offer them the $99 kit and they say, I can't afford that. Oh, girl, well, look, you can get it for the same $20 if we go ahead and schedule it. We do the first payment on your payday. They'll take $20 for your next few paydays. Can you join like that? That way they'll still be able to go ahead and get their starter kit. They'll still be able to go ahead and get that jewelry, get excited, do their uh starter kit party, sell that jewelry, and they could make that money back and go ahead and pay Klarna early if they wanted to, right? But this will allow them to go ahead and get started in the business. And so if you are on Team HHH, Team Radiant Styles, or Team Empower for More, these slides are already available to you on those pages. If you are not on any of those pages and would like screenshots of these slides to use for your benefit, here they are. Give me just a moment to get myself off the screen for you. Okay. All right. So we're going to go over this real fast, and then we're going to go into achieving financial freedom. These are just things I felt were really important and should be their own Team Tuesday, but we're not having Team Tuesday next week, okay? For various reasons. All right. So we're having 2 Team Tuesdays and 1 today. You're welcome. Fast forward if you're bored, okay? So anyway, how to use Klarna for a starter kit payment. Okay, take your screenshot. Take your screenshot. First thing you want them to do. Sorry, my name's on there. I don't know how to get that off of there for you. I thought. Nope. Yeah. If my name bothers you on there, you can either crop it off or message me and I'll send you the slides. Okay. Via Messenger. Please don't text me. It'll be easier to send through Messenger. Okay, so first thing you want to do is download the Klarna app and make an account if you do not already have one. Then you're going to click and search Shop Anywhere. This is either the person you're signing up, or you can do it for them to, kind of show them where to go. All right. So you're going to either type it in for them or have them type in your Paparazzi website link, which is https://paparazziaccessories.com/join/your consultant number. It goes right here at the end of this arrow right here. Okay. And that's my consultant number blacked out right there. But that's where it's going to go, right after the / after join. Okay. Hearts if you understand, care if you're confused. Moving on. Step 1, have them tap the 3 parallel lines in the top left corner of the screen and click join. So that hamburger menu that shows up right about here, you're going to have them tap that. And then this is the screen that pops up next. And you have them click join. Okay. Hearts if you understand, care if you're confused. Moving on. Step 2, select join the team. I've circled it for you. Join the team. Next, choose starter kit pieces, because if they need Klarna with the $20 kit, you guys, I would venture to say you don't want them on your team. And that's not even me being ugly. I'm just saying that's a for real struggle right there. I don't know. Maybe it'll make them hustle harder. I'm not sure. But anyway, they want to select the verified influencer pack and click add to bag. Then they're going to add 35 pieces to their verified influencer pack. Click shop. Once they finish choosing their pieces, then they're going to tap continue enrollment. Let me make sure y'all aren't talking to me and I'm missing it. All right, I see the hearts. Appreciate y'all. Next, Have them choose you as their sponsor. This is why you want to do it with them. It's a lot easier to just give them your consultant number and then boom, you pop up. Some people have alike names. Not me. Not something I ever have to be concerned with. But some people do, right? Or the zip code, and then they have to search through you and a whole bunch of other consultants. It's so much easier to just put in your consultant number. And then you want to verify that they see you pop up once your consultant number is there, because the last thing you want to do is all this work just to give a consultant to somebody else, right? Next, they're going to enter all their joining information, all their little information. There's another screen with banking information. They need to complete all of those screens. Then they're going to create a one-time card with Klarna. Okay, that's a debit or a credit card. They're just going to follow the instructions with Klarna. Okay, from here. Next, this is an example of the $99 kit with tax and payments. Okay, it's going to round up to $120 because of the tax. So it'll be $32 the first time, $30 every 2 weeks until it's paid, no interest. Then they'll pick how they want to pay. They could pay 6 months, but they're going to pay interest. Okay. Whichever one of those they want to choose. They enter their card information and it is finished. What questions do you have? Questions about that? So I hope I didn't go too fast and you were able to get your screenshots. Otherwise, you can rewind the video and look at it again. Also, my Instagrammers, if you are looking at this, it's going to be very difficult for you to see a full screen because the screen is portrait and it needs to be landscape. So if you watch on YouTube or Facebook, you'll be able to see the complete screen for the Klarna slides, as well as the next slides we're about to go into, which is tonight's lesson. Somebody please put what are we doing? Financial freedom at 22:22. So that the people who are watching this and want to skip all of that can know when this lesson starts. Or if you're going back to review it, you'll know that financial freedom part starts at 22:22. So everything that I said tonight kind of segues into what we're going to discuss, right? We make money multiple ways with Paparazzi. Not many businesses are like that. I'm way ahead of myself. Sorry. Not many businesses have the type of model that we have, where there are multiple ways that we can get paid in the business. Of course, we have our free website, right? We have our on-hand jewelry, and of course, team building bonuses. That's where the real money is in this business. So if you join, well, I can't say that. If you're a really good seller, there are people who made way more money selling than they ever made with having a team. Thank you all so much for putting that in the comments for me. Who have made more money selling their jewelry than building a team. But if you love what you do and others want to join you doing it, and you can get paid to duplicate yourself, why not do so? Okay, so that's the point of that Klarna thing. Use that, you guys. Use that to your advantage. Build your empire. But let's jump right on in with achieving financial freedom through. I put direct sales on here because you really can't put paparazzi. It's not a paparazzi training, but it's a paparazzi training. Hope that makes sense. All right, so these are the things we're going to talk about. What is your why? Goal setting, branding yourself, budget, the power of follow-up, and watch your mouth. Are these anything that you haven't heard before? Probably not, but sometimes we have to be reminded of what we already know. So let's jump in. Learning outcomes, understanding the power within your reach, comprehending basic concepts of your business, maximizing your earning potential, and applying knowledge to That's not supposed to be there. Ignore that last bullet. I should have deleted that because I'm not going into that tonight. That's a whole nother Teen Tuesday. All right. Introduction. What is your why? So many times in this business, we have to take the time to sit back and remind ourselves, why did we join? Alexa, set the thermostat to 77, honey. Why?
The AC is set to 77.
Why did we join the business? Why? What made it so enticing to us? What made us find the funds to join? What were we hoping to accomplish by joining this business? Too many times we get in this business, we see other people doing other things in this business, and we start comparing, and then we get down on ourselves because this person's doing so much better than us in a business, and what they're doing in the business and their reason for joining ain't even aligning with ours in the first place. So why are we looking over there? Why? What is your why? That's a rhetorical question, but if you feel like sharing that in the comments, please go ahead and do so. I'm very interested in hearing what was your reason for joining. I joined to bridge the gap between pay periods, an extra $200 or so between pay periods to get things like gas or maybe some bread or whatever between pay periods so I wouldn't have to struggle waiting on payday, okay? I totally, completely underestimated this business. Totally underestimated, disrespected this business. It was my little $5 business, okay? Because I felt like if I insulted it, nobody else could hurt my feelings with their words. So I called it my little $5 business. And boy, did my baby, my little $5 business shock me. But what is your why? I want you to think about that. I want you to take a screenshot of this screen so you can come back to this later and really think about that. Here's the thing. If you've already achieved your original why, then you should have a new one, right? Because you've already believed and had faith and achieved that original why. So you don't have to go back and do that again. You need to be believing for more, something higher, right? Okay. What happened to your why? Did comparison happen to your why? You was too busy looking at Boom Kwee over there standing on her head, selling 1,000 pieces a minute, and you felt like, oh, I can't do this because I can't stand on my head like Boom Kwee. Oh, 1,000 pieces a minute. She killing it. I ain't sell one piece this week. Did comparison kill your why? What about relying on motivation versus discipline? Ooh, Lanisha, why are you stepping on my porch? Because it's necessary. Sometimes we say, I don't feel like it. You go to that job and you don't feel like it? Huh? Okay. You fix food for them kids when you don't feel like it? Or maybe you DoorDash it. Maybe you Grubhub it. Right? We have to have the discipline to do the things that we don't see the people we look up to, the people we're comparing ourselves to. We don't see, thank you. Can you sit down? We don't see the things behind the scenes that they are doing consistently, daily, the discipline behind it, right? We just see the results and we covet the results. We want the progress without the process. But it takes discipline to see that type of success in the business. So you can't rely on motivation. You gotta get that discipline together. Distractions. Life be life. And you all had a death in the family this week. That's why I was like, I don't know if I want to do this Teen Tuesday today. I'm not feeling it. But you know what? I said I was going to be here. I scheduled it to be here. So I am here. Okay. Yes, I'm slightly distracted. That's why all the rigmarole at the beginning of this video. However, when you're distracted, you have to have things in place to get yourself back on track, right? To make you snap back into it. I'm not saying don't grieve. Take your moment, grieve. Grieve when those moments come, but don't stay there. Okay? Sometimes different things be coming on TV. I saw a lot of people, clowning Netflix for the fight. When was that? Friday night. And it just was really mind boggling to me because I'm just like, okay, do they not realize that, yes, this happened on Netflix, and yes, Netflix is a professional platform, but these things have to happen in order for them to make the adjustments so that it will be better in the future, right? This was one of the first times they did something like that. Normally, something like that Tyson fight, I don't even know the other guy's name, is on pay per view, right? But pay per view's not keeping up with the times. What's that sound like? Our businesses. If you don't keep up with the times, then you can't keep people's business. And you have to be willing to take the risk as a business owner to make the mistakes so that you can know what needs to be corrected. But I said that about the distraction because it was a distraction on social media. Social media is a major distraction. It can be a major help to your business, but if you're not utilizing it correctly, it could be a distraction to your business too, because it feeds that comparison bug within you, and it starts the whispers in your head. So don't allow yourself to be distracted by things that are going on in your life. Remain disciplined and focused on your why, your reason for joining, what you are trying to achieve. Okay? So, work, life, business, balance. Do you have a schedule? Do you have a schedule? Be honest. You don't have to put in the comments. These are rhetorical questions. You can answer me in the comments if you want to. It helps. But if you don't want to, that's fine. Here are some tips that for scheduling. Okay, you can plan and schedule your posts in advance. What do I mean by plan your posts in advance? You know, pretty much every morning you want to say good morning. Maybe you want to say something funny every day. Maybe you want to post a selfie every day. You can plan out in the memo pad in your phone, or that's what I use. I don't know what else is useful for that. You guys forgive me. You can also you can send messages to yourself on Messenger. My Messenger is full of messages from me. Reminders from me, stuff that I see that I want to share, but maybe I just posted and it's not within that time frame, that breakfast, lunch, dinner time frame that we discussed when we talked about the algorithm cheat codes. And so I'll send it to myself in Messenger, hoping that maybe one day I'll scroll back through there, find it, and be like, oh yeah, let me post this. So planning and scheduling your posts in advance will assist you in not spending too much time scrolling on social media, which segues into the next topic, the next bullet: schedule time to be on social media. So you have to be intentional with your social media time. If you're going on there leisurely, schedule your leisurely time. But if you're going on there for business purposes, I highly advise you set a timer for 15 to 20 minutes, even if you intend to be on there longer than that, because 9 times out of 10, you opened up your Facebook to go post on your team page, to go post on your business page, to post something about your business, to respond to your to interact with your followers, friends, families, and things of that nature. And there were some posts at the top of your feed when you opened up that completely distracted you, and now you looking at Susie's cousin's baby daddy's sister, and you don't fell deep in the Facebook hole, and you don't even remember what you went on Facebook for. That timer will snatch you out of that rabbit hole and bring you back to reality. And you may not even remember what you went in there for, but at least you up out that hole and onto something more productive. Amen. Amen. So that is something that that I do. I have to do because Lord have mercy, I look up and hours of my life have been lost because I'm nosy. I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not alone. Okay. Failure to plan is a plan to fail. You have to make sure that you are being strategic about your time. Time is money. Okay. Your time is precious. And those of you who work full time, those of us who work full time jobs and this business, it's not enough. It can feel like there's not enough time in a day if we're not being intentional about our time. Okay. And the last one, set a goal to fire yourself. Lanisha, what do you mean? Set a goal to fire yourself from doing your own posting and social media stuff. Think about the people that you love and admire in this business. Do you really think they sitting there doing all that posting for themselves on a daily basis, making all that content, posting, responding, all of that? Nope. Do you think they cart their own orders and mail them out? Nope. Why? Because they have reached a level of finance where they were able to fire themselves and hire someone else to do it, to free themselves up to do other things. But if you don't have the discipline on this level to get to that level, that's not the type of success you'll be able to see in this business. Okay? Your work schedule is planned for you. Plan a business schedule for you. Run your business like a business. Okay, next, goal setting. It is November. Alexa, how many days till January 1st?
Wednesday, January 1st, 2025 is in 43 days.
43 days until the new year. Have you started setting your goals, or are you waiting for New Year's Day? Because if you wait for New Year's Day, you're too late. Now is the time to be thinking about the things that you want to accomplish in 2025. Now is the time to be thinking about what you would like to accomplish before 2024 ends. Not November 30th, not December 1st. You should be thinking about, I usually start thinking about the next month around the middle of the current month. That's why a lot of times my mind is already in the next month. My mind been in December for the last 4 days. My mind been in January in 2025 since August. I've been thinking about the things I want to do in 2025. Start setting those goals for yourself. You need to set smart goals. Smart goals. Where do you see your business next week, next month, next year? That's the way you need to be thinking at all times. Constantly analyzing. If you have a goal for next week comes and ends, you need to go back and evaluate. Did I hit that goal? What kept me from hitting that goal? If I did hit that goal, can I add more to this goal? Or do I need to go for this goal again before I increase it? You need to be your own critic. Be your own boss. And that's part of being a boss is evaluations, right? You need to evaluate yourself. So in setting those goals, we need to be making smart goals. I'm sorry, I don't mean to say you so much. We, okay? So many times I talk to people on my team and I ask them, what's your goal for this week? And they'll say something like, sell more jewelry. Okay. How much more? Because if you don't know how much more, then how do you know you achieved it? Right? So, smart goals, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time bound. What's your goal for this week? I would like to sell 50 pieces. That's specific. Okay. Sell 50 pieces. Measurable, 50 pieces. Achievable, uh, 10 pieces a day. We're doing it in 5 days. But we do work on the weekend. Okay. The weekends just make up days for the days we missed through the week. And not, I'm just using this as an example for easy math from my mind. Relevant, 50 pieces, that's $250 in my pocket. If that ain't relevant, I don't know what it is. Time bound this week. Does that make sense? Let's see if y'all are asking me questions over here. Oh, somebody said, I'm sorry, it says Facebook user. I apologize. OMG, am I live? What happened? It says live. Oh my god. This is not happening right now. Is it still live? I can't see no comments. Okay, I'm still live. I think. I can't see. Okay, yes, I can't see your comments, so I don't know what happened. But anyway, now I'm scared to take this down. Someone said that was so weird. It took me back to the home screen, y'all. Okay, yes, I can't see your comments. No volume, no volume. Okay. Somebody said, y'all read it a million times by now. Yes, scheduling your post is a great tool. I do my scheduling on Sundays for the whole week. Did it to my work schedule. Beautiful. If you can do your whole week, right? You can sit down maybe on Sunday and schedule your post for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Sit down on Wednesday night and do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You can break it up that way as well. If one day is too much for you to sit down and schedule all your posts, or you can sit down on one day, schedule all your posts for your profile page, and another day and schedule all your posts for your business page. That way you're not overwhelmed and trying to come up with stuff on a daily basis, Lanisha. That's my issue. Okay. All right. And it won't let me take this comment down. So weird. Okay, well, I'm going to go back to sharing my screen if it'll let me do that. Did it take the comment down? Nope. Interessante. Oh, look at that. So as most of you know, this is a new platform that I'm using. So I haven't learned the ins and outs of it, but this right here is going by. Oh, chat, Lanisha. That's why you can't see. Okay. Now can I take it down though? Forgive me, y'all. Forgive me. All right. On screen. Hide. There it goes. Wow, that was quite a detour. Okay. And we're back. So make sure when you are scheduling, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. Make sure when you are setting your goals that you're making smart goals and follow this model here. If you cannot answer these individual words with your goal, then you need to dig a little deeper. Okay, you need to expand on your thought. It's like the original example I used. It's not enough to say I want to sell more jewelry this week. How much more jewelry? Make sure that you're hitting all of these points. Next, dream bigger. Stop putting limits on what you can achieve. So I mentioned earlier that when I first joined Paparazzi, I really disrespected the business. I called it my little jewelry business because I was a little bit, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, I was a little bit ashamed, right? And it's because I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. So the church that I go to, there was a whole bunch of Tracy Lynn consultants there. And so I was a little intimidated by them. And, the way that they were showing up and how big their jewelry was and all the things. So I just always kept it as my little jewelry business. And, I felt like I said, if I insulted it, then nobody could say anything to hurt my feelings because I've already hurt my own feelings. Does that make sense? So anyway, that little $200 even ended up catching up with the money that I was making working for the Social Security Administration, then it doubled it, then it tripled it. And before I made 3 years in the business, I was able to leave my full-time job at the Social Security Administration and work Paparazzi full-time, be my own boss, full-time entrepreneur. And you all, it was, man, it was an amazing time. Of course, the pandemic came along and affected some things, and I ended up back at work. But now I know that that is achievable, not only for me, but for you as well, if you want it, right? But you have to do the work to achieve it. Discipline is the main thing I'm really trying to drive home to you, okay? I don't want to beat that too hard because I want to keep moving and keep this under 1 hour. So ultimately, you all stop putting limits on what you can achieve. Stop thinking small. Dream big, okay? Now remember, you're going to keep your goals time bound, right? So when you setting your goals, you're not going to say nothing like, I'm going to make $1 million tomorrow. Okay, we can dream big, but let's dream realistically as well. Does that make sense? I understand faith of a mustard seed, but I'm not saying God can't do it. I'm just saying. Okay, next let's talk about branding. What you do habitually. What do you do habitually? Okay. What do you, let's supposed to say what, oh, no, it's right. What you do or don't do in your business is your brand, how you are known. That's that girl with the sharp haircuts. That's that girl with the crazy glasses. That's that girl with the blue hair. That's that girl with the bomb background. That's that girl with the bomb chandelier. That's that girl with the clappers. That's that girl that never gets my order out on time. I don't get my order till 3 weeks later. That's that girl that say she gonna go live and then she don't show up. Okay? What you do or don't do in your business is your brand. That is how you are known. Okay? So the bullets I have here, do you get your orders out? That's what say out timely or no? Do you show up no matter what or no show on your customers? Do you follow up with your customers? Do you give them that white gloves treatment? What that means is when after your customer orders from you and you ship it out, do you have some type of system that lets you know, oh, so and so got her order 3 days ago. Let me call her up. Let me text her, ask her if she received her order and did she receive everything okay? Did she like her pieces in person? Things of that nature. These are the things that will make you stand out for your brand. Okay? So we're going to talk about branding yourself, and all of this came from Tyronica Carter's Branding Yourself tips that are on her team page, Team Radiant Styles. If you are not privy to that page and do not have access to this information, I am pinning the video to her YouTube channel in the comments that so that you can watch her Branding Yourself tips. Okay, but they're basically what I have on the screen here. Okay, number 1, get noticed. Post daily. Wear/model your jewelry. Why did we stop posting selfies, guys? We don't do nearly as many selfies as we used to. I'm talking to me. We have to get back to that because when people see us in the jewelry, magically, oh, I want that. Now they can visualize what outfit is going to go with for them. But if we're just posting pictures of it, if we're just posting the stock photos of it, if we're just posting pictures of it with a set, sometimes with the set it helps, but it's even better on you, the model. Okay? And it says tag your close friends that don't mind. So if your spouse or boyfriend or significant other does not mind you tagging them in your post just so you can have outreach to more people, so that you can not have outreach, so that you can reach more people, ask them, is it okay if I tag you in my business post? Ask your favorite cousin, favorite auntie, whatever. Okay, if you can tag them in the post to help boost your business. Okay, build trust. People don't trust what they don't see. Show your work in your business and how your business is working for you. Also, that goes back to modeling and wearing a jewelry. Honey, if you're not wearing that $5 jewelry, why I'm going to put it around my neck? Yes, that's good English. Why I'm going to put it around my neck if you're not putting it on yours? I'm going to put that ring on my finger for if you're not wearing it, right? I do have a master's degree in legal studies, y'all. I know I don't talk like it, but I do. I'm just trying to make it funny for you so you can, it'll stick in your head and you will remember. Okay? So they need to see you working your business. They need to see that you made $50 working alive and you was able to go fill your tank up with gas. Whatever it is, there's no accomplishment that's too small. You made $5 in the drive-thru because a girl brought the necklace right off your neck and you was able to give yourself a $5 coupon on your meal for breakfast. That's postable. Everybody doesn't have the ability to just make something as simple as $5 just from going through the drive-thru, going to the bank, going in the grocery store, going wherever, because they had their jewelry on and it was popping. They need to see you in it. Then your followers need to see you post about the things that are making your business work for you, because what that's going to do is turn what am I trying to say? It's gonna make their themselves think, I could use a $5 discount on my breakfast. I could use a full tank of gas just from having a bag of jewelry with me. But if you're being salesy, join my team, but you're not posting the benefits of being on your team, then why would they? So you have to build that trust. Build loyalty. Don't be the next fly-by-night direct sales consultant. We've all seen the consultants who, every time you look up, they done joined another business, right? Every time you look up, they doing something that's like, oh Lord, what's she doing now, right? Show loyalty to your business. Let the people know how much you love the business and what it's doing for you and your family. And lastly, build customers. It says make 50 PV plus every month. This part is so important, you all. I've never had a month that I've been in paparazzi where I wasn't active. And I've been in paparazzi 9 years, 13 months. 9 years, 1 month. I'm sorry. Y'all know me in math. 9 years, 1 month. Never 1 month not active. Never 1 month no commission check. Why? Because that was part of the agreement when I signed on the dotted line and joined the business. Okay? You build customers by having the newest up-to-date inventory. Keep your stock fresh and with you at all times. That's going to build customers. And when your customers wear their jewelry and people ask them, oh, girl, I like that. Where you get that? Guess what? Your name is in the room. New customers coming to you and you wasn't even there. But you were brought up because you are selling your jewelry and reinvesting back into your business. Let's talk about the budget. Ooh, I'm going to be a little bit over an hour. Y'all forgive me? I love y'all too. Okay. What to budget for? You need a budget for inventory. You need a budget for business needs. Okay. And you need to budget to fund your why. What does this mean? Budgeting for inventory. That means when you sell your jewelry, a portion of your commission needs to go towards restocking your inventory with pieces that match items that are already in your inventory, with new pieces that are coming out, whatever you need to do, but you gotta keep that inventory refreshed. I'm not telling you to build a jewelry museum. Build a jewelry store, definitely. You want to be that consultant that at any time could put out 50 basket parties and show up to event and event while people are shopping on your website. You do want that. What you don't want to do is just build up this storehouse of a jewelry that you coveted and bought off of your favorite elites live just because you think that's gonna make y'all be friends and you missed it during new releases and you really, 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 really want it just for you to look at it and not sell. We're not doing that, right? Right. Number 2, business needs. Your business needs you at Empower Me Pink. Your business needs you at conference. Your business needs pink bags. Your business needs bubble mailers, whatever your business needs, labels, ink, printer, computer, whatever it is. You need a budget for those things. And you need a budget to fund your why. Why? Because we joined the business to supplement our income, not suck from our income, right? We don't want to be taking money from our full-time job to fund our business because we let paparazzi take care of paparazzi, and we do that by selling our jewelry and properly budgeting our commissions, right? Right. Moving forward, how budget equals sales. This is how you calculate how many pieces you need to sell to meet your budget. Okay. X. Let's say X is your electric bill. Last month, my electric bill was $450. Texas in October is just, I don't know, it's angry or something. I still got the air on. Y'all heard me? Turn the air on. It's hot in here. Okay. $450 divided by $2.75 is 163.63. So 164 pieces of jewelry sold would have paid my October electric bill. That's how you figure that out. So I triple dog dare you to choose a bill. I don't care what bill it is. It could be your smallest bill. Let's start with your smallest bill, right? Let's start with a tank of gas, I suppose. How much is a tank of gas for you? Divide that by $2.75. No. How much do you pay for gas monthly? Do you know that amount? Take that total amount, not just a tank of gas. You might fill up your tank 5-6 times a month. However many times that is, total that up, divide that by $2.75. And that's the number of pieces that you would need to sell to pay for your gas out of your jewelry. Why am I telling you to do this? Because once you meet that goal of whatever you decide, I just gave you an example of gas, whatever you decide to pay for with your jewelry, once you're able to do that, it's going to get addictive to you. You can be like, oh, what else can I pay for? Because you're going to develop the habits that are necessary to make those sales. And your business is going to grow because you're being consistent and you're showing up, and your customers know your loyalty. So you're loyal. So they're going to send more customers to you, and your business will continue to grow. You'll sell more jewelry. You'll be able to pay more bills. That's how we get into that financial freedom part. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Hearts if you understand. Care if you're confused. Follow up. Who to follow up with? Customers, potential business partners, followers, people you just met. We talked about how to follow up with the customers with the white glove treatment. You really want them to feel special because they are. These are the people who are, seriously, paying your bills, right? Funding your why. So you do want to make them feel like they're special and that they are number one to you, because they are. You want them to continue to return. There's so many paparazzi consultants out there. Bad treatment for you, they could just switch to somebody else. So make sure that you're following up with your customers and making them feel special. Potential business partners. These are people who have not told you no. If they told you no, ask them to host a party. Okay? If they have told you no, ask them to host a party. But if they haven't told you no, next payday. Well, my dog has gout. Well, whatever. Follow up with them. Make sure you're keeping a record of the date that you spoke with them and what was discussed and when you plan to follow up with them again. You can look up the recruiting notebook video. Oh my God, it's 9 o'clock. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm almost done, believe it or not. I'm going to, it just dawned on me to put the recruiting notebook video link in the there it is. And it's only 28 minutes, y'all. It's much shorter than this live. Okay, this is actually based on Andrea Hutchison's training on a recruiting notebook, but it's useful information. Helps you keep up with who you spoke to and what y'all talked about. just so you can do better with your follow up. If you're following up with a potential business partner and they tell you, I can't right now, my mom is sick, when you write that down in a notebook and you follow up with them, however long it takes you to follow up with them, hopefully not days later, right? Weeks later, maybe months later, perhaps. How much more do you think that person is going to be more likely to sign with you when you ask them, hey, how's your mom doing? And that's not being fake or phony, that's being genuinely concerned. Because if their mom's not well, why are they going to think about joining you? Right? If their mom's not well, and you go into this conversation with, well, we got this promo right now where you could join, how insensitive do you sound? Or if you completely forget altogether because you didn't write it down, and you go in without even asking them anything, you just go right on in. Hey, girl, we got this promotion going on right now. Come on in here. Well, I told you my mama sick. How you looking? Foolish, right? So you want to make sure that you're keeping track of what was discussed with those individuals. Follow up with your followers. What do I mean by that? Your people that are responding to your posts, they're reacting, they're commenting. Go to those people page and react and comment to their stuff too. Don't have people just comment and reacting to you and you sitting there like a superstar and you don't never say nothing back to them. That's part of the follow up. That's being social on social media. Excuse me, people that you just met. Somebody you met in the store, you gave them a compliment. Hey, I like your earrings. And then y'all start talking and you like, hey, I sell jewelry too. Is it okay if we follow each other on social media and y'all exchange social media handles? Yeah, you need to follow up with them too. Maybe not jump in their inbox. Maybe you go to their page and haha on a post or comment on a post. You want to make note of those folks too, so you don't forget about them, right? Because how easy is it to get somebody to follow you and then forget, and then you lost a set, you gained a follower, right? But they might not you might not show up in their algorithm, so they don't ever get a chance to key it up with you on your post, and now you've lost them. So make sure that you're following up with those individuals as well. Y'all, I can't stress enough about the potential business partners that have not told you no. If somebody tells you no, stop asking them. Okay? Because I'm that one. If I told you once no and gave you my reasons why no, and you want to keep asking me, block. I don't care who you are. Block. I'm done. Because I've already told you no. And my no means no. And I'm not the only one. So if they tell you no, don't ask them again. Keep putting your posts out there saying what paparazzi is doing for you. So they'll come ask you, hey, I know I told you no, but talk to me a little bit more about this paparazzi thing. 80% of sales are made after 5 to 12 contact attempts from a salesperson. I'm not saying contact any of those people mentioned in the previous slide and be salesy. I'm saying be you, be relatable, build rapport, build relationship with those people. Keep in contact with them. Make sure that you are putting the correct content out there to stay on their mind, to stay in their face, and watch the difference that it makes in your sales. Do not be fake and phony. Do not be slimy, salesy. Just be you, but keep in touch with people. Am I making sense? Lastly, and then we done. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. I've listened to plenty of you say, I can't do that. I'm just not this. I'm just not that. I don't like my this. I don't like my that. You guys, speak life always over your family, over your friends, over your customers, over yourself. That's number one. I don't know why I got these in this order, because I was working while I was doing this. Yes, that's the truth. Over your business, over your business partners. Oh, I can't stand when I hear leaders say, man, my team don't do nothing. Ooh, I don't say that about team HHH. My team is the bomb. We signing the nations. We sell so much jewelry. We can't even keep up with what we sold. Oh my gosh. And everybody is joining us, honey. If you think for a minute you're going to hear me say something negative about my babies, HHH, you got another thing coming. Baby, speak life always. Why? because your brain believes the words that come from your mouth first. So it's very important that you are feeding your own brain with positivity, because as soon as you let that little whisper take root in your brain and you start repeating those things out loud, that affects your whole spirit, which affects your motivation, which affects your discipline, and then you just start rolling downhill. And that's not the way we going. We going up. Okay? So always remember to speak the blessing and rebuke the curse. When you hear them little whispers in your brain trying to say something negative and make you feel down on yourself or compare yourself to somebody else or any other things, I need you to say, shut up, devil. It's funny how most people believe in the devil and not Jesus, but we're not going to get on that. Shut up, devil, is what you need to say. Okay? And then replace that thought immediately with something positive. It's so important for your mental health. So important for your mental health. Okay? And that is the end of my little slideshow. What questions do you have for me? We 6 minutes over, not too bad, but we covered a lot of stuff. I gave y'all so much I gave you. So I ain't give you no change on tonight. You got change next week. There's no Teen Tuesday. So like I said, this was like 2 Teen Tuesdays at once. This Friday, do you have your 10 hostesses for your 10 basket parties? I ain't forgot. Huh? You getting your 10 basket parties out the door? Listen, I want everybody. Yes, the devil is a liar. I would put your comment on the screen, but last time something really weird happened. But yes, the devil is a liar. I want everybody to have a happy and safe Thanksgiving. Love on your family. Reach out to your family. People that you haven't spoken to in a while for whatever reason. Reach out. Tell them you love them. Even if it's just a text message, you guys. This is such a crucial time for so many people. And you never know how people are feeling on the inside. There is sadness behind some smiles. So don't let the smile fool you. Reach out and tell people how you feel about them while they're still here. It is so vitally important that you do that, because tomorrow is not promised to anyone. Okay? So, anyways, because my eyes are sweating. I'm gonna get off of here. The next time I see you, it will be December. And we should be 3 days into the 12 days of Christmas by then. Don't forget about that neither. I mean, time winding up on us, y'all. 12 days of Christmas starts Sunday, December 1st, which is a week from this coming Sunday. Okay, so be ready for that as well. I'm going to get off of here. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching. And as always, continue to hustle hard. Bye, y'all.